start that flew in.
Yeah. Fuck, everyone's winding me up now.
Welcome back to TmezTv. Made it to the racetrack. It was about a 6.5 hour drive from Auckland, New Zealand down to Palmerston North. We're at International Speedway. This place is sweet. Beautiful grandstands, beautiful facilities. We got palm trees around the facility, but we are on an island. So it's International Sprint Car Race Week. So Brady Bacon is in town. So we're doing a bar change. Just got done with practice. Doing a bar change. Track is smooth and slick. And I don't even know what bar we got here, but it's a softer right rear. I think I'm gonna pull the right rear in. So this is that RD12, and it is very soft. That was brand new, but old mate don't mind burning it off, so I don't mind running it. I need to set the thing on the ground and check my left rear gap, because it felt like if I had the bump stop in a little tighter, it might not have been. It was just kind of winged over, and like it was very down and left compared to the last time we were out there. So soften the right rear bar up, help catch that up so that it's not just laid over so far. Yeah, smooth track. Palmerston North is mint today.
All good to get a photo?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so they're letting me kind of do what I want to do, but they told me to put a soft bar in it, and ultimately I was way too winged in, and you can see it's still just left front down. Arm angles are crucial. So we got a little bit of positive there, and we basically have negative there. So we're gonna wind that up, and maybe that'll help, you know, with the thing being laid so left. All right, it is go time. We start in the back of this heat race. I think we start inside third row. Super narrow out there. It's the same for everybody, and really just makes me appreciate what we have back home, because, you know, they're lucky to have racing here, whether it's big or small, but it's tight out there. So we didn't go anywhere. We kind of just stayed where we were. But the thing was still just laid left. Even though we softened the right rear bar up, I really need some bump stop stuff. But we don't have it, and they run a fast program. So it's just like boom, boom, boom. So we killed some stagger after the heat race. Yep, new left rear, killed some stagger. I'm about to go over here, make this thing not so laid left, because it's too laid left. So we're just gonna take a half turn out of the right rear. Thank you, Daryl. And now it shouldn't be laid as left. Luckily, I'm not in my teammates' races, because that's always annoying when you got to race against your teammate. And you know, we're limited on a crew. My mate Jordan, he couldn't make it because he's working a real job. So I actually got his dad to come, Daryl. So thanks, Pops, for coming out, picking up your kids' slack. In case you didn't know it, that's what you do with your kids, is you pick up their slack and you help your kids do good work. How about that? Palm trees and sprint cars. It doesn't get much better than that. So they do an interesting format here. We run 2 heat races, and in the first heat race I started 6th. Now they're going to invert. I should start 4th in this one. Best finishes out of the 2 is how you make the show, or the dash. I believe they even have a dash tonight. But second heat race, ready to go. Hey, thank you so much for watching TmezTv down here in Auckland, New Zealand. I love it here. It's so beautiful. It's you know, the drive from Western Springs to International Speedway was just beautiful. It's so tropical here, and so if you love Speedway and you love the beach or hiking, this is the place for you. Come over here, you get to watch some races, you can go travel and do some hiking, see a waterfall, I went to mud baths, and we did some luge. You know, it's such a wonderful place to visit and see, and you know, I like beautiful things. I hear the South Island's amazing. I've never actually been, but if they claim it's prettier than this, which is hard to believe.
All right, it is go time. Heat race number 2. The track is slick to the top. This place is very round, doesn't have a ton of straightaway, and because they use a rugby field, it's just kind of narrow.
Got done with the second heat race, and boy, this thing just came to life. Okay, I took a half turn out of the right rear. I took some stagger out of the car. I had put a half in the left front earlier, and that kind of helped. And boom, I got the thing to where it wasn't so laid left. You know, it's like if you're too laid left, and halfway through the corner it doesn't try to like get over to the right rear, you just don't have any drive. Then the thing's just laid left and it doesn't have any right rear drive. Well, the right rear is the biggest tire on the car, so gotta get the right rear feel. And you know, that's one of the biggest struggles with being a non-wing guy, is that I'm used to it buried on the right rear, left front dangling, okay? Well, this thing's the opposite. It's buried on the left rear, and you're trying to catch the right rear up to it, is what I think. At least that's what I do. So we hit it on the stagger, and now we gotta load it up with some fuel. We missed the dash, which isn't terrible. You know, I'm over here on a borrowed car, so the fewest laps we can put on this thing while making money and trying to put it in the show is the better. Big shout out to Oz. Ozzy, old mate, thank you so much for letting me drive the 47, and isn't it a beautiful looking race car, especially with that palm tree in the background? Yeah. All right, so the sprint car shootout, aka the dash, is up, and I missed the dash, but the boys down here asked me to come do an interview. So I'm gonna get up in the press box, going full tilt racing, wing racing next year, but out of the non-wing guys, I mean, he picked up an outlaw win last year. He's good in anything he drives.
And look at this, Larson on that outside line. Brady's picked the inside. You mentioned that both you and Brady told Dean to start the inside. Brady done it, and it looks like Larson has got the run here on Brady Bacon to move himself from row 2 to the front row. Jamie Larson is hauling out in front of the 2 USA machine of Brady Bacon, and I think Larson has done enough here, well and truly, to hold on. He'll pick up the checker flag, and he will start from the front row alongside Jonathan Allard. But who gets to pick the advantage lane will be decided in this run. Brady Bacon will start from P3.
Yeah, that was a good race. Allard has been tough, and I know he's probably the guy to beat out here, and so I'm not happy to see him on the front row.
Well, I don't know if Jamie Larson's probably too happy to see him on the front row, because those two as well came together in Heat 1, and they kind of expressed it to each other after the race with a bit of bumper work and brake checking after the race. So,
well, all I could see was wings, but I could see that's all Allard threaded the needle. And you know, he's a veteran, and he really can put the car where there's only a half lane. You know, so how cool was that? Went ahead and did some broadcasting on the show, got to push TmezTv. So yeah, if you would, please go like and subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment, tell me what you think about me traveling the world and going racing. The travel has been tough, to be honest. It's hard to get sleep and just be fresh at the racetrack when you're always on the road traveling, living out of a suitcase, but I wouldn't change it any other way. So we got Joel Myers Jr. here, another American. And although he's a Kiwi, Max Guilford might as well be American. I don't know why, but I didn't think the broadcast was on the PAs to everybody in the grandstands. So that's kind of cool, talking to, 3,000 or 4,000 people here at the racetrack. Okay, what else do I got to do? I think we're good to go. Big shout out to Daryl and everybody for working hard on the 47. USA, I'm not sure where we start. I'm about to go find out. But yeah, out here living my best life, and I hope you are too.
All right, we are locked in gear, and these guys did a full rework of the entire track. And it is cold. It's like 50 degrees. The sun has set on another beautiful day, so I don't know. This thing might come back. We kind of got ourselves a little stagger tight, hoping our right rear is going to grow, but that's okay. It's what we got.
breaker. Just got done with the feature, and it dropped a cylinder. I was hoping it broke a rocker or something, but it has a hole in the pan, so it dropped a rod, basically. All right, so good news. Old mate Ozzy, he said he's gonna lease a motor for me, so we're not done. We are not done. One more shot at Western Springs. I'm pumped. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to race a midget or kick some poor guy out of his race car because I'm here, but I don't like to do that. That's not nice, you know? Anyways, hey, thank you so much for watching TmezTv down here in New Zealand, living my best life. Old Steven, Potato Head, is trying to get me to go drink some beer, so might go do that.